Welcome to Brandon's Kitchen. On today's episode, we're going to be cooking French toast. That's what it is, French toast. Right here, got my ingredients list, helpfully provided by my co-producer, Jamin Costa. I'm going to give you a quick run through of the ingredients we're going to be working with today. So, step one, we got 1 cup of milk, a quarter of a cup of flour, 4 eggs, 3 tablespoons brown sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, butter, and bread. It was so graciously donated by our sponsor, Walmart. We've got sliced cinnamon brioche. Should be very good for some French toast. All right, audience, are we ready?
I am.
Yes.
It's going to be a 5-star meal today. Let's get to cooking. Great idea. Instruction number 1.
Chef. Thank you, Chef.
Place milk, flour, eggs, brown sugar, vanilla extract, and cinnamon into a bowl. Step 1, what we've all been waiting for. We're going to crack 4 eggs, put them in this bowl. Are we ready?
Yes, Chef.
Yes.
All right, here we go. Oh, a little too much. Had too much.
No. Okay. Well.
This is a great start. This is a great start.
Fantastic.
You want to put this in the bowl? No, that's not safe.
Fantastic.
We're just going to, all right. Attempt number 2. Ooh, there we go. Much better.
Huh?
That's how you crack eggs.
That's how you cook your.
Usually that doesn't happen. I dropped it for a little higher for dramatic effect. There we go. See, this is a very efficient way to crack the egg because you see you don't get any shells in the bowl. Some people say, you know, get a little tap on the side. No. Then what if you get a little shell flakes off in the bowl? Then I'm eating my eggs crunching, shell. Don't like that. Let's see, we've got 2 out of 4 eggs right there, halfway. All right.
Do
Boom.
one without your method.
Without my method, then it wouldn't be my cooking show, Don. All right.
That's true.
I guess you're.
When you get your own cooking
Okay.
show, you can do your method.
You're right.
Here we have last egg. Ooh, perfect.
That's crazy.
Egg trivia fact.
Egg trivia fact.
All
Egg
that.
trivia fact.
Salmonella on that thing.
Egg trivia fact, they come from chickens. Howdy partner. Howdy partner to you as well. Thank you for your support. Looks like we've got our workstation cleaned up here. You know, that's just one oopsie daisy. I think realistically everyone should be afforded at least 1 or 2 oopsie daisies per cooking session. It just happens. It's part of the process, really.
So is that strike 1?
That is strike 1. Yes, sir.
Shoot.
There will not be another. Rest
Oh.
assured.
Oh.
All right. I'm assuming the next part of this we
I
should
like
probably
that.
whisk our eggs. My co-producer has not provided me with a whisk, so we'll be using this fork.
Oh, wait,
Ooh.
some more of that.
Oh, you want more?
Whoa, there it is. Oh.
Thank you.
Yes.
Now we will whisk. Now what you want to really like, you know, a ferocious cycle to make sure you get those eggs good and whipped.
Beat them eggs.
Yeah, we're beating them up. Look at them. Make sure you get a really uniform pattern in your eggs.
Now what are we looking for here?
You know, we're looking for a good uniform yellow color. You want to make sure you get that yolk broken up
Okay,
nice and easy.
okay.
And perhaps if you use an inferior method of breaking eggs, this is the section where you sort through, look for your little eggshells you got in there because you've broken the egg on the side of the bowl. But luckily, we've avoided that step entirely here.
All due to your methods, of course.
All due to my methods, patent pending egg drop. We let gravity do the work. Why would I waste valuable energy to crack the egg when I can just, you know, let Earth's natural forces do it for me? All right, that's looking good and whisked. Camera. Yeah. So we're gonna move to the milk. I'd say 1 cup of milk is what was required for this recipe. Luckily, I have my handy dandy measuring cups right here. And today we're gonna be using Great Value 2% milk. So we're gonna very carefully and gingerly fill this cup with milk. We want to avoid any spillage if possible, as we've already used up one of our oopsie daisies. That's looking like about a cup to me. So we're gonna add that to our recipe here. Really nice. Goes in super smooth. So now we've got our milk and we've got our eggs. We're almost there. Now we're going to be adding our flour. Now it looks about, in terms of flour, we're going to be going with a quarter of a cup. I was not provided a knife, so normally I would use that to smooth off the top. We'll use our finger instead. Don't worry, I've sanitized the finger off screen. All right.
Oh no.
The audience is laughing. They don't think the finger method's valid. Trust me, you do what you got to do when you don't have a knife. So this is a quarter cup of flour. We're now going to be adding this to our recipe. There we go. All right, fantastic. We have the milk, the flour, the eggs. So it looks like we're missing the brown sugar here.
What else aren't you missing?
Sir, we have not gotten to that step yet.
My bad.
Calm down.
My bad.
Okay.
Stop rushing the chef.
Stop
man.
rushing the chef. This is a very precise
My bad.
process. We can't skip steps here. It'll lead to bad cinnamon toast. French toast, I mean. Where was I? Brown sugar, that's right. So as for the brown sugar, we're going to need 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. You might be asking yourself, what is a tablespoon? I have no idea. I'm going to use these cups to help find the way. Where's my tablespoon measurement? I'm being told to eyeball it. This is insane. I don't even have a spoon. What is this? Please subscribe and follow so we can have a higher budget for the next show. Oh my gosh, can't get a knife, can't get a spoon. The budget's so low, it's through the ground. That is definitely not a tablespoon. I think that's probably about a tablespoon, right? What do we think? Yeah, 3 tablespoons of brown sugar. So I gotta, I had to double it or triple it in this case. 3 tablespoons, that's probably about a quarter of a cup, right? I don't know about you, but audience, this is looking like 3 tablespoons to me. I think we have just gotten the perfect measurement. So now we're going to add this into our recipe. So next step is going to be the vanilla extract. All right, this is a little risky because if we put too much vanilla extract, it's going to taste a little gross, very strong. We're looking for about 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Now, unfortunately, because our budget is so low, I do not have 1.5 teaspoon measurement spoons available to me. So we're going to be eyeballing this again. This is treacherous waters. It could go all wrong at this point. Here is our vanilla extract. All right, so fill the cap, you think?
Nah.
Nah,
I
halfway?
say all of it.
Go show the man.
Yeah. Come look. Come right
We
up.
have a guest appearance.
Guest appearance. Well, not really. He's already been on screen. He's been over there the whole time.
Guest appearance.
What do you make of that?
Half.
He is Serve Safe certified, so I'm going to trust him. Half to 3. That's a crazy measurement. 3/5. That's looking good to me. We're about halfway. We're going to add that to a recipe now. Boop. There it goes.
Did you wash your hands before this?
I sanitized multiple times. Don't worry.
Beautiful. I like it. That's a point up.
We are a clean kitchen here. There are no KFC rats in our fryers. We're nearing the interior of our ingredients list. Our budget's been increased. Now we have a plastic fork. This is great. We've got our first step completed. Let me get a round of applause. Thank you. Hey, f you, Daniel. He's not clapping. Now we need to whisk these ingredients together. Oh, wow, he really wrote claps on the board. That's ridiculous. Okay. Now we're going to repeat our first step here of whisking the eggs. We're just going to make sure this is all good and blended together. Oh, you're right. We forgot this. Almost forgot the cinnamon.
Almost forgot.
This is why we have a multiple. Actually, I changed my mind. I was testing him to see if he was paying attention.
I like that.
Obviously he was, so good marks for Jamin. Here we have the Great Value Cinnamon. We are sponsored by Walmart. We need 1 teaspoon.
1 teaspoon.
Again, we got to play the guessing game here. Do we think this is more than a teaspoon? I think
that
so.
is too much, yes.
All right.
I think it's plenty, right?
We're just going to take a pinch out. I think this is a teaspoon.
I think that's good.
Right there.
I think that's good.
There we go.
Yup. That's beautiful.
Now we have all our
Keeping
ingredients.
this area clean.
We got to keep our area clean. That's the
fantastic sh-
most important part
93.
of a good kitchen. You know, we try and separate ourselves from those animals over at
Looks
Waffle
like a
House
Jeep.
working in filth. Although, I do love Waffle
Shout
House.
out Waffle House.
Shout out Waffle House. Now that we have all ingredients, we can continue to whisk. We're just going to go, in a similar technique to when we were beating our eggs here. Really get a good consistent mix here. Get that off the side. And we're going to keep going until it's like a good uniform color.
Why did it look like that?
Well, why it look like that? Adrian, that is a great question. And that is because they're telling me to turn it sideways.
Oh,
Yes.
see, look at you. Look good.
Yes. You hear that sound?
Look at that.
That's the sound you
This
want
is
to hear.
exactly what I was doing before, but it's tilted like 30 degrees.
I think he looks more professional
He
just
does.
doing that by itself.
So this versus this?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like you don't even know what you're doing.
It's the same thing.
I don't think
It's the same thing.
I like that.
We're getting close. Not quite there yet.
Maybe we should put some tequila in there for good luck.
That's a good idea. What do we think? Can we take a vote? Who wants to put a drop, a
I say
dash
no.
of tequila in the French toast mix here? We got a yes. Don?
No.
No? Adrian?
I veto this decision.
So does that mean no?
No.
Jamin? Looks like we're outvoted, Noah. I'm sorry. Maybe next time. In the comments below, let us know if you think we should put tequila in here, please. I think we finally reached like a decent consistency here. That's
Yo, let
gonna
me
be-
come see.
A quick little whisk.
Yeah, go for it. Guest appearance. Watch the cord.
Okay, I guess.
Mind your safety. We have guests in the kitchen. You don't have a hairnet on. He doesn't either, but like I don't know. It's good enough. It's good enough. We're fine.
You can add more cinnamon if you want, sir.
You think add more cinnamon?
It's up to you. You can never have too much cinnamon.
Never have to. Well, guess we're adding more cinnamon. So we're gonna add a little bit more cinnamon there. I'm just absolutely enthralled by this, honestly. We've got a good, pretty decent mix here. I know it's looking a little clumpy, but that's the best that we can do with the materials we're provided. So we've now whisked our ingredients together. Now we're gonna want to preheat our skillet over medium-high heat. Now, realistically, if I'd read ahead in the instructions, this would have been something I could have done while I was whisking. So maybe this is a lesson to read ahead, but I digress. I'm gonna make sure our pan here is up to standards. Got no debris in it. It's looking pretty good to me. We're gonna set that aside for now while I take a look here at our new single burner to figure out how it functions. Should have preheated. I was distracted. You're right, but we'll make a jump cut here. Whew! It does get hot. Now we're gonna let that preheat.
Cut to a commercial
5
break.
minutes. Yeah, cut to a commercial break. We'll be right back. Right now, we're putting our country crock butter on our skillet. Creamy and delicious is what it says. Oh yeah.
Oh. Mr. Hall, give it one of these. Hey.
Oh, he is a top chef.
Putting up our bread now. I
The
think
egg! Oh!
there's our second whoopsie daisy.
Oh!
3 whoopsie daisies. It's okay, it didn't land in the egg. I don't even think that counts as whoopsie daisy. So now we need to dip our bread into the egg mixture and cover evenly. We're gonna use our first piece here, all right? And we're gonna wanna evenly coat this in our mixture. Mmm.
John, don't tell the chef.
Deduction points.
Like it's chicken.
We're at 85.
We're putting this on the pan now. Are we ready? There's enough butter, shut up.
Oh my.
Before I wanna flip it, I just wanna speak to the bread. I say, hey, are you ready to be flipped yet? And it says, no, not ready. Give me another minute. And so we say, okay, bread. We're gonna listen to your desire. We're gonna flip it now, just to get a little.
Just to see it.
Oh, that's actually looking nice.
Looking good. You smell that?
Smells like breakfast. Who wants to see a fancy flip? Are you ready for this? Woo!
Can I have a piece of that? Test it.
One side is a bit burnt, so be aware of that. But sure.
Let me try another one. English was my first language.
What do we think?
I like the color.
A little less butter.
A little less butter. All right.
It's adding a bit too much sodium.
A bit too much sodium.
And then I would say more cinnamon.
This is my first time eating French toast, so.
Really? Wow, we have a
Crazy.
first time here on the cooking show. This burner's so
Here we
finicky.
go. So,
That was pretty good. Could use a little bit more cinnamon.
Let's go.
First attempt.
I don't miss. I don't miss.
I won't say it's bad. No one enjoys it, as you can tell. He's finished.
Fantastic. He's cleaning the plate. Love
Like I
to
said,
see
the
it.
syrup actually was really good.
The syrup's a necessity for French toast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, in terms of the French toast here, I'm looking for to see that nice kind of golden
That's nice.
crisp. Yeah.
That's nice.
Want to make sure it's fully
Slightly
cooked.
burnt.
Slightly
That's good.
crisp on the edge.
That's
You want
good.
to make
I
sure
like
it's
that.
got a good crunch to it. And once you kind of hear it sizzling, you can tell. Oh yeah, see that's pretty good. So
It
we're gonna
does smell really good over here.
so we're gonna call that one good.
Smells really good.
You want to try this one?
Absolutely.
I think that one's gonna be a banger.
Let me pop some syrup on this one. Then I think you got it spot on. It's pretty good. I wouldn't mind eating this for breakfast.
Love to hear it. Glad we have a happy customer.
I like syrup. I don't eat this.
What do you think, Adrian?
Cool.
Let's go. Another happy customer at Chef Brandon's here. Welcome back. After that short, 5 to 10 minute period, we have cooked up a plethora of French toast here. It's looking absolutely scrumptious, dare I say. We had a few technical difficulties with our burner, but what can you really expect for $14.98 from the local Walmart? Now we're going to be distributing the toast around the room and getting some impressions. Oh yeah, close up of the toast. Ooh.
Bring me some syrup.
Toast.
Toast.
Oh, look at them. They're steaming.
I feel like that's dangerous.
No, that's what happens when things get hot, man. It's fine. Jamie, you want one?
I'll eat one later. It's fine.
All right, Jamie's going to eat one later.
Tom, you gotta eat while it's nice and hot.
Well,
That is pretty good. Sounds like we got glowing reviews.
By the way, camera, this is all fake. These were pre-made French
it's
toasts.
scripted.
You're right. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10 because I made it. 88?
Out of 100.
8.8. That's pretty good. 6.789.
And I'm gonna round that up to make it a 7 out of 10.
Decent. 76?
76 out of 100.
Oh my god. You're busting my balls.
I get to moments where I'm like, what did I just put in my mouth?
I think you could have used it a little
You
bit more
ate like
cinnamon.
2 slices.
I put so much cinnamon on that thing. Everyone's more
I'm a
cinnamon.
big cinnamon lover. And, I'll bump it up to a 78 out of 100.
Come on, just give me an 80 at that point.
All right, I'll bump it up to an 80.
8 out of 10. We got an 8 out of 10. We got 8.8 out of 10. We got a 7 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
That's been the cinnamon toast
Brandon show.
French. What's it called again? French toast. Yeah, that's been the French toast cooking show with Chef Brandon here. And thank you for watching and tune in next time.